Welcome back, my dear students. In the previous class, we studied about the adjectives, and in this class, we are going to study about the verbs. What is a verb? Look at this picture. The car is moving. There is an action happening. It's moving. And look at this girl. She has appeared. She has occurred. So, a verb is a word that expresses an action or occurrence. It is an action word, a doing word. Types of verbs. Number one, action verb. Look at this man. He is driving a car. The word driving is a verb and it expresses an action. There is an action happening. Look at the boy. He is jumping with a jump rope. Jumping. Jumping is an action verb. It's a doing word. Something is being done right now. So the action verb expresses an action that the subject of a sentence does, did in the past, or will do in the future. So verbs can be in the present, in the past, or in the future. Examples on action verbs: run, live, do, go, jump, study, think, and like. Peter likes eggs. Likes is the action verb. 2. Linking verb. The linking verb connects a subject to the other words in a sentence. Examples on linking verbs: am, is, are, was, and were. Let's see. The linking verb connects the subject to the other words in a sentence. Let's see this example. I am in the park. The linking verb here is am, and it connects the subject I to the other words in the sentence. Here we have in the park. 2. Alan is happy. The linking verb here is, and it connects the subject, Alan, to the rest of the sentence, happy. 3. The books were on the table. The linking verb here is were, and it links the subject, the books, to the other words in the sentence on the table. Number 3, helping verb. So number 1, we said action verbs. Number 2, linking verbs. And now we have the helping verbs. What is a helping verb? It is a part of a verb phrase that helps the main verb. What does the word verb phrase mean? The word verb phrase means a verb that consists of more than one word. Let's see an example. I will go to the doctor tomorrow. The verb phrase here is will go. And the helping verb here is will. It helps the action verb, it helps the main verb go. The helping verb will changed the sentence into future. So it helped the main verb in making the sentence in the future. Examples on helping verbs. Verb to be, including am, is, are, was, and were. Verb to do, including do, does, and did. Verb to have, including have, has, and had. Will and would. Example, Kate is helping her mother. Is a helping verb, and it helps the main verb helping. Where can I put the verb in my sentence? Verbs are usually placed after the subject they are describing. Example: parrots live in rainforests. Parrots is the subject, and after the subject we have the verb, which is live. Here is a task for you, my dear students. Please open your booklets on page 28 and answer question B. The question asks you to circle the verbs in the following sentences. 1. My brother swims in the lake. The subject here is my brother, and after the subject there is the verb. The verb here is swims, and it is an action verb. It's a doing word. So please circle the verb in this sentence in your booklet. 2. I am rowing a boat across the lake. In this sentence, there is a verb phrase. It consists of more than one word, and it is placed after the subject. The subject is I, and after the subject is the verb phrase I am rowing. Am rowing. Am rowing is the verb. Please circle it. It consists of the helping verb am and the main verb rowing. 3. We love to eat pizza for dinner. The verb here comes after the subject we, so the verb is love. 4. She didn't answer her phone. Here there is a verb phrase, and it is placed after the subject. The subject is she, and the verb phrase is didn't answer. The helping verb here is didn't. It helped the main verb to change the sentence into the past tense. 5. The men were discussing important topics. There is a verb phrase here that consists of more than one word, and it is located after the subject, the men. So the verb phrase is were discussing. Please circle the verbs in these sentences in your booklets, and when you finish, check your answers. The verbs are swims, am rowing, love, didn't answer, and we're discussing. Here's another task for you. Please, my dear student, open your workbook, page 31, and answer question A. The question asks you to read these sentences from Meeting Mr. Faulkner, underline the adjectives, and draw a circle around the verbs. Be careful. Not every sentence has an adjective, and some have more than one adjective. Sentence A. He wasn't a posh banker, though he did have the most enormous box of chocolates tucked under his arm. So, he wasn't a posh banker. He is the subject, and after the subject, there is the verb. So, the verb here is wasn't. Banker is a noun, and it is described by the word posh. So, posh describes the noun banker, so it is an adjective. Though he did have. He is a subject, and after the subject, there is the verb did have. So please circle the verb. The most enormous box of chocolates. Box is a noun which is described by the adjective enormous. So please underline the adjective enormous. B. I sidled out of the shadow. The verb comes after the subject. The subject here is I, and after the subject there is the verb. Here it is sidled. C. They were those rich, dark, expensive, chocolate coated cream mints. The verb comes after the subject. The subject is they, and the verb is were. So please circle the subject. And in this sentence, there are more than one adjective. So find the adjectives and underline them. D. Jude rushed upstairs, clutching her booty to her chest. The, the subject is Jude. Rushed is the verb, so please circle it. And there is no adjective here. E. Jude come thundering downstairs. The verb comes after the subject. Please find it and circle it. F. He tipped the enraptured Floss into Jude's arms and ambled past me with a nod. The verb comes after the subject he, and the adjective enraptured describes the cat Floss. The word ambled is a verb too. When you finish, please check your answers. These are the adjectives and these are the verbs. Thank you all for listening.